Hi guys, I'm here aboard the Allure of the Seas on our 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. Sorry, I don't have the best backdrop for you. This is our pull-out couch in our balcony room that we asked our cabin steward to just leave open for my son and my daughter so they can nap during the day. It's just easier than converting it back and forth between a couch and a bed every single day. So that's what we did there. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about irons on cruise ships. They're a no-go. So I actually got sent to luggage jail this trip because I brought a tiny little power strip. It was like a 3-outlet expander. I thought it would be okay because it was a non-surge. It was just 3-outlet type expander type. It got flagged when they ran it through the x-ray as a power strip, and so I had to go down on the first night. My luggage was not delivered to my stateroom. I had to go down to level 1 or 2, I think, 2 or 3, to get my suitcase. And when I was down there were a lot of very, very upset people who were having their steamers and their irons taken away from them. And we actually rode the elevator back up with a man who was on his honeymoon with his wife, and he just laughed and said, because I asked him what they took away, he said, our iron, and he was just, just glad they didn't have to deal with my wife and they have to deal with me instead. Seems like she would be pretty upset. And I said, let me let you in on a little bit of a secret. You don't need an iron, you just need a flat iron. So I always travel with my flat iron. This is like the Chi brand. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about? For straightening your hair or doing those flat iron, like barrel roll type waves. This can be a lifesaver when you travel. So I'm going to show you as an example on my kid's dress shirt here, but you can do it on almost any item of clothing. Beware, use this at your own risk. If you ruin, a silk blouse, don't come crying to me. This is at your own risk, but I'm going to show you how I do this. First of all, before I pack any of our clothing that is going to require ironing, I iron it and I starch it before we leave home so that all I have to do is iron out just a few little creases when we get on board the ship. So I'm going to show you how I do that on my son's shirt here in just a second. Okay, so this isn't the best camera angle, but here I am at our little vanity, and I've got my flat iron. I just plugged it in less than a minute ago. So the key is you don't actually want to let your flat iron get up to full heat. Okay, so you're going to do this kind of on-off game with your flat iron. So once it starts to get a little bit warm, so I starched and I ironed this before we left for vacation. So there's just like a few little wrinkles that I want to get out. This works on men's shirts. I've done this on my swimsuit. I have a linen swimsuit cover-up. I've done it on my formal night dresses, kind of just on everything. And so you just want to press out. You can see there's kind of some steam coming off. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll kind of work from top to bottom, especially if working at the top is going to cause wrinkles at the bottom. And I'll just kind of smooth this out to get rid of any of those wrinkles that came from folding your garment in your suitcase, right? And now my flat iron is starting to get a little bit warm and I don't want to burn my fabric. So a lot of times what I'll do, so you can see this side is a whole lot smoother than this side. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just unplug my straightening iron just for a couple passes because there's still plenty of heat left in the flat iron. There we go. There we go, and then I'll plug it back in for another minute or two. I'll keep smoothing out his garment. This is especially great if you've got, just like an item that has a collar that won't lay the right way or just has like a couple creases, especially with men's shirts. You fold them and you get the 2 creases down the middle on the back. This is a great option. But like I said, just keep alternating with and without the heat so that you don't end up with full heat with your flat iron and you don't end up scorching your garment. Great for cotton and linen stuff. I don't know if I would necessarily do this on a fancy silk dress or anything of that nature, but this is a great option if you don't want to have to go track down an iron on your cruise ship to do a little ironing on your evening shirts and garments. So I hope this is helpful. See you guys next time. Happy cruising.